while her husband was saying I do to another woman. She ripped off her ring and tossed it like garbage. Then she handed the maid a severance letter and told her to crash the wedding with it. Right after that, she walked into a funeral home, calm as ever, and picked out her own burial plot. The staff hesitated, saying it was too remote for future visits, but she didn't flinch. She grabbed a pen, signed the papers, and started planning her own fake death. Set for 7 days later, she was ready to vanish from this world, but as soon as she stepped outside, her husband showed up out of nowhere, pulled her into the car without a word, and drove straight to the hospital.
不用演了，他就是2日星期直接撤。
She didn't fight back. She'd lived this nightmare before. Inside, her so-called sister was lying in bed, pale and pitiful, drawing sympathy from everyone. Even her fiancé brought her soup. Then, with a sweet fake smile, the girl insisted she drink it, because she'd just given blood. Of course, it was all a show, just another trick to play the saint. In truth, she was never the gentle type, so she'd always need transfusions, and as soon as she left the hospital, she threw herself a dying act, just to rush into a grand wedding, before her time ran out.
小叶现在时日不多，他有什么要求我们都得满足他。我跟他只是逢场作戏，我要娶的是你。
好，我知道了。
But the second she turned the corner, she ripped off her ring and tossed it like it meant nothing. Just 3 days left before she'd vanish for good. She thought she could leave in peace, but then the scheming girl showed up, grabbed her by the wrist, and dragged her, clothes and all, into the deep end of the pool. She just wanted to see who the man would save. He ran straight toward them and pulled the other girl to safety. That was it. The final crack in her heart shattered. The next morning, she was dragged in front of the family's altar.
唐丽，我唐家养你18年了，你平时嫉妒小月，这也就算，你居然还想淹死她！要不是云霄及时救下小月，我的宝贝女儿可就被你这个白眼狼给害惨了。
No one asked what happened. No one cared to hear her side. Then came the wedding day, and the day she'd vanish, once and for all. But as family, she had no choice but to show up. The scheming girl made the most of it, clinging to the man, like she'd won some grand prize. Their fingers were interlocked, and her chest tightened, like something was snapping inside her. Then he walked up, putting on a guilty face. He leaned in, whispering that marrying her was just to grant a dying wish, and begged her not to leave, in case her sister needed more blood. She didn't even blink, just turned around and walked away. Back home, she tore their photo in half, then set fire to every trace of him. The severance letter? Out with the maid. Sent straight to the wedding. She grabbed her suitcase and walked out of the house. At this moment, the man, unaware of what was happening, was continuing with the wedding ceremony.
小叶，你愿意嫁给我吗？
我愿意。
唐丽小姐不在了。
什么？